Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel at C2 Tactical in Scottsdale again. We just shot this drill. We're gonna make this one, I didn't wanna make it too long. So this time we are going to shoot at 15 yards on a B8, but we've got a wrinkle in it. This is not a paid endorsement, but I am a brand ambassador for Heckler and Koch for a reason. HK firearms are incredibly high quality, and when it's time to step up out of the entry tier, they're the only ones I recommend. You carry a gun just in case. Shouldn't it be an HK just in case? So Ross suggested this wrinkle. I love this wrinkle, and that is, I am on the clock now going to get 90 points as fast as I can, okay? 90 points as fast as I can. What we really might do on this, what do you think, 90 points, or should we just make it 100? No, I think 100 is going to be hard because we got a black backstop and we got a black, B8 9-ring. That'll be really hard to call. I like 90. So what we're going to do is this. On our B8 targets, we have, the top right one might be a little hard to catch some of those, but the other three, we have at most one out on it. So we can see that. So what we're going to do now is, from that low ready, shooter ready, standby, go, is we're going to shoot until we get 90 points. So we got to think, and you got to see through and call your shots. Now, the right way to call your shots is to call your sights, right? It's not going bang, that's a 10, bang, that's 10, right? It's seeing where did my sight lift, right? Where did my sight lift? And then going from there. And so what we're going to do here is, you might get this off in 9 shots. How long are those 9 shots going to take you? Depends on your grip, your grip being the master, your sight setting the pace, and your trigger being the servant, right? So you might need a makeup shot. You might need 2. You saw Ross on the last one. Unfortunately, he had a little whoopsie daisy. He planted a field of whoopsie daisies.
There's no coincidence that I came up with the one where you get to fix stuff.
Where you get to make up problems, right? So we're going to do that. So let's get after it and see how we do with this version. Ross, you get to go first.
Yeah, why not?
Nice. All right, so Ross, go ahead and do whatever you need to do to your gun. Come to a low ready position. Now, Ross either gets vintage, like street cred for running an original RMR.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a type 1 or type 2?
Oh, that's a type 1, baby.
Type 1, baby. That's old school. Or, so he either gets vintage points there, or he gets hipster points for running a striker control device.
Oh, yeah. No.
That's a flappy boy.
Absolutely. This is government salary right here. Once you buy it and it sort of still works,
there's no reason to mess with it.
Just keeps going.
There's no reason to mess with it. All right. So our goal here is you pick your target. Which target are you running?
I'll do my same. Well, top left.
Top left. He's running top left.
Yep.
So he's decided top left. So we want 9 shots in the black.
Yeah.
If we miss one out of the black, you need to make up that extra points.
Now, are we doing it? I have as long as I want to make that happen, or it's still 15?
No, I mean, so if you can make it happen in 6, make it happen in 6.
Okay.
If you can make it happen in 12, make it happen in 12. Okay. Now we're trying to shoot it with rapidity if we can, right? So our score here is 90 points. So our score is the time. Okay. Now, if you miss one completely off, and you saw last time he had a little challenge and threw a tenner off there.
And I do it as I was doing it. I was like, ooh.
You might need to make up 2 shots.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see him do it. Shooter, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Okay, he shot up. He made it up twice. Go ahead and safely, carefully, reluctantly holster. Grease the landing. So interesting part. 1085. A 1085 is a pretty good time.
Think that was enough?
Well, you made up 2 shots.
Oh,
you hit 3 and the 8 ring. So you're only down 6 points, and you shot a 9.
Yeah.
Or shot an 8 on your first makeup shot.
Yeah.
So you actually only needed 1 makeup shot. So if you had stopped, so let's review. If you had stopped, you'd have had an 889.
Nah.
But you decided on a 10th makeup shot.
Yep.
I'm sorry, you'd have had a 995, but you decided to make 1 more up and go 1085. An interesting one because you're like trying to do maths on the fly.
Yep.
Right?
And
very difficult.
And you know what was going on in my brain? Nothing more than, oh, this is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. This is getting, keep going, man. Keep going. Keep going. That ought to be enough.
So here's an interesting bit. On this particular drill, if you see one show up in the white, you know you need a makeup shot. If they keep showing up inside the 8 ring, you almost certainly still need 1 makeup shot. Unless they're all in the 8 ring, you probably only need 1.
And my brain was like, 1, 2, many.
1, 2, go, get it, have at it. Nice. Interesting stuff. All right, cool. Let's get dig up. So from a low ready, your goal is 90 points. If you can get 9 in a row in the black, you got 90 points.
9 in a row in the black, got 90 points.
If you need to make up, that's on you to make up and get your 90 points.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at what was your target.
Okay, lower right?
Right, yes.
All right, so here's the thing. I'm gonna remind you of the thing that my grandfather told me when he dropped me off at kindergarten for the first day.
Okay.
Okay, which is, son, try not to fuck this up.
I sure will. Words to live by.
We'll bleep that for when it goes on YouTube.
And my version of that before anything we do is always, what could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? No, Dig's a great shooter. Let's see him do it. All right, you ready, my friend? So again, 90 points. Speed is your friend. Stand by. Good. Good. It got, barely in there, right? So we got 2 7s and 2 8s in 11:04, right? So nice. 11.04 seconds. But again, 2 7s is down 6, right?
Yep.
2 8s is down 10.
This one messes with you.
So he shot exactly 90 points on 10 shots, right? Nice shooting.
Nice.
Okay, 90 points on 10 shots.
Okay. Well, what were you thinking when that was going on towards the end?
Thinking that I should have paid more attention in math class.
So really where I think this drill is kind of cool and kind of helpful is man, it makes you call shots. And it makes you see your target. So I think this is a very helpful drill for dot shooters actually, because it makes me focus downrange and not chase my dot like a cat.
Yep.
Interesting. Let's see Phil shoot it. All right, Mr. Wrong, which one are you shooting for?
Oh, I'll go for upper right again.
You're going to go upper right again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 down and out on that one right now. So we have 2 8s and 2 7s in that one right now, so we know what we're shooting at. All right, go ahead and come to a low ready. Do anything you need to do to your gun. I love Phil Wong. He's carrying the wrong German gun, but it's still, it's close. Very good. All right, do you understand your task?
Yes.
Stand by. Okay, very good. Safely holster. Carefully, reluctantly grease the landing. 11:04. Yep, I see again. We got a couple of them out in the 8, but he made those up, so he's in totally good time there at 11:04. It's not a joke as a test, man.
No.
Man, good shooting, Phil.
Nice
That was a good, clean spot. All right, I'm going to go bottom left, and I'm going to see what I can do here. So my goal on this one, my first and initial and big goal, is going to be I want all blacks. I want no makeup shots. My first goal here is going to be no makeup shots. And so what am I going to have to do that? I'm going to have to shoot my sight is what I'm going to have to do. And so I'm also, you might hear me do it out loud. I'm not going to do it out loud on purpose, but Carrie Dudenhofer sniper pistol, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Add the pressure, and let the sights determine where the bullet's going. And as long as I call the shot, I shouldn't have anything outside the black. Outside the black will be my marker of not paying attention to my process.
Shoot ready? Stand by.
Okay, I knew I threw that top one. I watched it happen, and I watched my heel. So if I have a tendency when I start moving fast, I will heel just a skosh. And you saw that one go downrange, so I had to make a makeup shot.
7.92.
Hey, I'll take a 7.92 with a makeup shot. That's not too bad, and everything else stayed where I wanted it to within the 9 ring. Okay, Ross, you get the first dibs here. What do you think of this?
I like it. I like the psychological component of it because it's similar to like a high round count casino or something where like as soon as it starts going wrong, you got to reset. Or just go
you got to stay present, right?
Yeah, and I like that because that's that refocus on process. What's going on here? Don't worry about down there right now.
Yeah, I can't change what happened in the last shot. I just can't, right? It is what it is, so I got to just move forward doing my task, right? Phil, how about you? What are your thoughts?
Okay, there's something a little interesting. I'll tie this into something that Masad Ayub does in his mag qualifications, is if you miss a shot at an early stage of the qual, you can make it up at the later stage at 15 yards as long as you have time. And his rationale is, don't punish yourself for an early mistake. when you can make it up and still be within the standard. Okay, so I think this is also good in that if you do make a mistake, don't dwell on it. Don't let it kill your time. Don't let it kill your attitude. Just make it up and do it right the next time.
You got to pull a Rafiki, right? What happened? It's in the past.
And I think an interesting version of this would be if once you get this down, is start setting par times for yourself. So you have to balance that make-up shot with where am I at.
Yeah, so whatever time you're shooting that at now my goal is to shoot that faster, right? Is to get that 90 points sooner. Because again, if I can get that faster, well then I'm farther ahead. Am I happy with shooting 8 seconds or so? Yeah, I'm pretty happy shooting around 8 seconds or so. I feel like that's pretty good for me right now where I'm at. I'd love to see a guy like Tim Herron shoot this. You know what I mean? He'll probably shoot it in 5.2 or something. You know what I mean? Or less. See him or Riley Bowman shoot this in 3.9 or something goofy, right? So I'd love to see how you guys do. Dig, you get last word. What are your thoughts, man?
I loved it. I loved that it encouraged me to stay target focused as the dot bounced and returned. So it was an exercise in recoil management for me partly.
Yeah, and it makes you, again, as a dot shooter, it really makes you stay target focused and analyzing and letting the dot float over your target instead of, so I have this habit too of coming back to my optic, right? And seeing my optic rather than focused on the target, and it keeps me from doing that. Give it a try. Let me know how you do on it.